Hey guys, Eli for Do It Again Games here. We are going to take a look at Darker and Darker. This is going to be, I guess, one of my Eli watches videos. This is a trailer for Darker and Darker, a Tarkov-like game. If you don't know what that means, how do I put this? An extraction game. Looter shooter and extraction games need to be separated because though you are looting and shooting in the case of many extraction games, the main point of an extraction game is to escape with what you have. Where in a looter shooter, when you die, you keep what you have. So we're gonna go with extraction game for the term. But let's get into it. This is a 2-minute video. It not particularly exciting, so I can kind of just talk over top of it. I try to pause normally, but you can see. I'll go back here a little bit. There's fighter, cleric, rogue. So it's your standard fantasy classes. This game gives me very, very Skyrim vibes. Yeah, you can have it showed you can at least have 3 characters there. It's kind of nice. I feel like that's something that a lot of these games are kind of missing. Is there's actually both, at least what they're showing here, a decent amount of room for a couple of loadouts for maybe different things you might do. Maybe just because you're, I don't know, you might be the warrior. Just because you're the warrior you might want more than one kind of sword, depending on, are you fighting regular guys or a boss or something. And same thing, there's actually room for some armor. The stacks of money is kind of weird, but hey, I guess money would take a physical room. See, guy has clothes there. So it looks like you have a little like room of your own, which I always think is a little weird. Like, it seems like a physical space is definitely something you'd want to put in an extraction game, because it's always so obtuse. Like, you have like room. It's like, well, why do you not have like a shelf? And then the objects you have physically go on the shelf, and you can hit a button and you can organize it how you want or whatever, and have like a quick screen, but also be able to go around and see, like, here's my golden gun on my shelf, my magical wand or whatever. Oh, okay, so you saw there that he was by himself for a while. That's kind of interesting. That he was doing a solo thing. So this is the perfect moment to talk about extraction games and the main problem with them. The main problem with extraction games is no solo modes, and I mean no solos, no people. Sometimes people want to get away from other people and don't want to be annoyed to death by other players. Not a single extraction game has an actual solo mode that has its own progression or has a different progression. I think there should just be, all these games should just have 2 progressions, and both of them feed into doing things. Like, the solo progression is harder, but you can only like have time limits on moving items back and forth between characters or something that allows you to go solo or co-op with your friends without it being PvE. It just needs to be PvE. It doesn't seem like it'd be that big of a deal. You already made the rest of the game. Either separate out tasks into 2 modes so people can learn the game, for example, or stop making it PvPvE. Like, it's very annoying having to always fight players in these games. I'll just go play something else. That wizard has a sword. That skeleton has blood. That's very funny. As all wizards should have swords. I like how you need like the torch to like light up the area. Like, it's very Skyrim combat. Like, that's even a little bit slower, really, but very Skyrim. It was like a locust swarm. He died. Wonder if it automatically sells your stuff at the end of the round. That's kind of a weird petting task, but okay. Apparently, there's a bar where you can just get into bar brawls. That's actually pretty funny. Well, guys, what do you think? Pass or a play for Darker and Darker? Is it one to grab? It's one of the highest wishlisted games on Steam, besides Marauders, which I think Marauders is the only other extraction game on Steam. I think the Cycle Frontier is over on Epic. Tarkov is doing his own thing, so this could be a big thing as long as it has the right modes in it. It's all I want. I'm happy to play PvP when I feel like it, but I don't want to be forced to do it all the time. It's just another one of these games with PvP only. I'm just going to give it a pass like I give Marauders a pass, but let me know. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you again next time. Like, subscribe, and have a beautiful day.